Hi guys, how are you? Hi everybody, how are you today?
What's up, everybody?
Happy Memorial's Day.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, you guys, I didn't get a chance to finish curling my hair, but some of you guys go ape shit if I don't show my face. Now you know why I'm not showing my face and why I'm about to go back on the avatar. I didn't finish curling it and I just look a hot mess and I don't want to keep looking on the screen like, damn girl, you look a hot mess. Okay. So I'm going back on avatar. Here we go.
Yo, selfish ass. But you know what? It's all good, everybody. And hey, I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Hey, Sharrell, can I take a moment? And then you get back to your show? Or
well, no. I want you to go after me.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, because I want to say a couple things. First, I want to talk about Nosy Ho really quickly. So I would say on the internet, me and Perry used to be much more open. We used to try to help people with their channels, and you just can't trust people on the internet, period. You just can't. But I would say I only trust two people on the internet, and that's Nosy and that's Freddie. People say, well, why are you hanging around Nosy? They don't understand the friendship. Because she acts just like me. Nobody's going to come on my channel and tell me what to say and tell me what to do or use me up so they can go off and get their own channels. It just doesn't work like that. Nosy's very gutsy. Me and her, we have no fear. If you guys been with me along, I'll say whatever the hell I want to say, and I don't care who likes it. And I'll allow you to do the same thing. I'm not going to make my channel a mouthpiece for somebody else. It's just not happening. And if you don't like what I said, then you don't like what I said. And if you're not mature enough to have a conversation about it or state your point of view, then you're just not mature enough. I don't give a damn. I really don't. And you probably shouldn't be over here anyway if you don't want to hear what I got to say and you're the type of person that don't like to take other people's opinions. So I'm not begging anybody to be over here. I'm speaking my mind. Just like Nosy. Nobody can say Nosy's scared of anything. She takes on the tough subjects. And plus, she's just a true friend. I'll call her sometimes like, I don't have nothing to talk about today. She'll give me a full-on story, details and everything. You know how people like try to bloggers steal from each other and all that? No, I don't got that going on with Nosy. She'll call me or I'll call her like, hey, here's all the information. Go ahead and do it. So I really enjoy our friendship. And the best part of the friendship is that she's gutsy. Oh, and I wanted to say this really quickly. Nosy did not make me stop being friends with Jag. I mean, give me some credit, okay? I'm not just following Nosy around. I am not friends with Jag is because that was Nosy's friend. See, I ain't one of these kind of girls that make friends with everybody to clout chase. That's Nosy's friend. I met you through Nosy. When she leaves, I'm out. That was my decision, not Nosy. I'm not two-faced like that. What would I look like? Let Jag say something and Nosy leave and I'm hanging with Jag. I don't live like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, but I think Nosy has stumbled up on the jackpot now. Okay, she's doing a new series about, and this is not my words or Nosy's words, about the next Diddy. So she's going on tonight at 9:00 Eastern Standard to talk about the Zeus Network owner Lemuel. They call him Lemmy. Child, I'm telling you, she ain't got no fear. I said, do you want to do this? I did. I said, are you sure, Nosy? Because, she already took on Nicki Minaj. I don't know who else you can be scared of, but she says she's going to do it. They got a hot mess going over there at the Zeus Network. Nosy's going to break the story just like she did with Nicki Minaj and, God, what is the girl's name? Jennifer Huff. Jennifer, remember all of that? She broke that story. She's breaking this one. There's no other blogger covering it. This is Nosey's story. Now, everybody else is going to pick it up. But tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard, she's going to talk about the mess that's going over on Zeus Network. It is a hot mess over there. Also, I wanted to thank everybody for holding me down when I have this stalker. So last week I felt like quitting YouTube. I was just tired of YouTube, and it was just like, okay, I've done this long enough. It's just time for me to move on. But Perry was like, you got a whole group of people out there that ride with you. And he's right. So the next time I'm tired, I'm just going to take a nap like I did these last 5 days. Thank you, Perry, for giving me time off. And you guys came through with the stalker. Y'all did. I am so grateful from the bottom of my heart. You know, a lot of people on the internet struggle with substance abuse or mental health issues, and just I don't know this man. Like, what is wrong with you? So thank you all. You guys came out in numbers, and including overseas. And I did not realize what a big overseas international audience that I have. My Brits, I mean, from France, from Africa, I mean, everywhere. So I just wanted to thank everybody for that. And then lastly, I want to thank Perry. Let me tell you something. I've been married 33 years, and Perry is the best husband I could have ever dreamt of having. It's not fair. People run around on the internet calling them gay. That's just not true. And let me get off Avatar. It pisses me off because I ain't never had to beg Perry for no damn paycheck to take care of his kids. He's taking care of me the moment he laid eyes on me. He's just a good man. He's a war veteran. He's been in war. How y'all gonna disrespect him like that? Calling him gay and all this bullshit. He is one of the most honorable man that I know. He's my best friend. I see you every single day, and you are a rider for sure. Right. We're a team. And I love him so much because he just lets me get away with murder because we share the same bank account. And so I'm thinking I'm like secretly spending money, but he's on some program that he has to okay it every time I use the credit card. So no, you're just an example of a husband. You're good to them kids, and both of them kids are his. This stupid internet stuff going around talking about he's not the baby's father or one baby is his. I have one baby daddy. One. This man is a man. He takes care of me, my children. He always has my back. And that was hard for me to get used to in the middle because in the beginning of the marriage, because I was like, I'm always been feisty. I always run off at the mouth. And I'll cut somebody out and leave and turn around and he right behind me. So I just want to thank you for being a good husband, a good friend, and all these stupid internet shit that's going on. It didn't even bother you, but it bothers me because it's like, how y'all gonna talk about somebody that take care of their kids? I ain't gotta worry about being taken care of.
And Sharrell, I'll say this though, I mean, you're a wonderful wife too. But the reason why, like, do people want to hear it? No, but at the end of the day, can't no broke ass punk or skunks tell me who I am, right? Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, I know who I am. You know who I am. Does anybody seriously outside of this matters? This is our marriage, right? Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people would say that stuff because their life is miserable.
It's crazy calling you gay. That's just disrespectful.
A wife, or a husband, or a child, and if they did, they don't know how to take care of them. Like, so these people, life is full of drama, mess, and all that stuff. You get to look at them for who they are. And you shouldn't expect them to say anything logical if you look at their pay grade and how their lifestyle is. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I get it.
I want to talk about this, Perry. And you share as little or as much as you want to. You are a war veteran. Right. You were in war. You fought for this country. This is why we came on today, because you always honor that. Mm-hmm. Share if you can, because I remember you did a little last time and he gets really emotional. if you can just tell people what a day in the life of a soldier is that's in war, in combat, you're a real hero. Fuck these other people going around talking about you're gay and just stupid stuff. They ain't fought a day for our country. Not one damn day have they went over there. Tell them just a little bit about your experience if you can. If you don't want to.
Yeah, no, I would say this though. Like, I mean, because that part I don't want to get into all that. But it's like this. Can you imagine like waking up every day? Your life is on the line. It's not like, I don't have anything to eat, or I don't know what to wear today. Your life is on the line, and you out there, and you moving forward. And the only way that you know you coming home, either you gonna K somebody or be K. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day.
Let me say this, Perry. Perry was on the front line. He's not no cook. He was on the front line. He's a real soldier. Sorry, Perry. It just makes me mad when people try to diminish your military time.
And I get that though, but like I said, remember the source. If a person's on Section 8, no offense to Section 8 if you need it, but a 50-year-old plus never did nothing but took our tax money to pay for their incarceration means nothing to me.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Can you go to war and have it not affect you?
Not really. I mean, because no matter how you look at it, your life changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can dislike somebody or this and that, but when you out there, basically, like I said, I mean, life come to reality.
Oh my God, let me kick this motherfucker out. Hold on. This is disrespectful. Hold on. Where are you in my chat? What? Go away. Go away. He's disrespectful. Go ahead, Perry.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying this. You know, it's a lot to it. You know, it changes your life because you see things you can never erase. You see what I'm saying? And it changes your everyday thought. I supposed to go and do this and this. Your freedoms is gone. When you out there on those lines and you doing this, you fighting for freedom. You hope to make it back home to freedom, but it's no guarantee. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a different kind of thing with the war. And I don't want to get, because, we're going to talk about some things. I don't want to get too deep into my thoughts, you know what I'm saying, about it. But I just know, I just want to, honor all our fallen soldiers, all our men and women that put their life on the line and went to the military service, all our veterans, because you know what? A lot of people can.
And we're well aware it's not Veterans Day, but let this man speak. Go ahead, Peter.
Yeah, no, it's not Veterans Day.
I know, some jackass. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's Memorial Day, right? And today, when people barbecuing, that's a great thing. Celebrate, do what you do. But don't forget, why are you able to go out there in your private yard and barbecue? Because people have put their life on the line for your freedom. Today is one of those days where we honor our fallen soldiers. But I just want to say thank you to every vet, every active military person that's out there, because they're in the line to do the same thing if need be. So we can't go through and listen to all these people that never would. And I'll say for most men, and I'm just going to say, this, because women and men both serve the country. But it's a lot of men who talks a lot of trash who never could because they're cowards. But I would just leave it at that. And let's go back before we start this show. I want to take a moment of silence. Everybody, please join me to honor all our fallen soldiers that's given us the right to be online, to go outside and have a free life. Hey, thank you everybody for joining me in that. Because
and let me say this to the assholes in the chat. Perry went to war and fought for our country. Not all of them soldiers came home. Y'all don't understand. Y'all just jackasses. Don't come in my chat if you don't want to be here, if you don't know how to act. Can you imagine?
Yeah, no,
I'm not gonna go into because I don't want you to relive that. But
thanks, Fly Girl. No, Sharrell, this is what I'm saying. This is why certain people have to stand up for idiots like that we know that wouldn't. That just simple as that. You got some men who fight for their right for freedom. You got punks and bitches that won't. I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah.
And now hang that up how you want to wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Perry. Thank you. Love you. All right. So today we're going to talk about, oh my God. So listen, when I used to not go into other bloggers' chats, not because I feel like it disrupts the chat, or, I just don't care. I get on, do my show and leave. I might go on Conscious channel and Nosy's channel, and that's about it. But I think it started with my son. Yesterday, he was in somebody else's chat, and they were really dragging the hell out of Cassie. And I'm like,
yeah, no.
Wait a minute. Isn't she the victim here? There are people out there, I guess, that feel that Cassie is involved in the X ring. They were calling her a drug addict. My mouth just hit the ground. I couldn't believe it. Okay, so do you not see the tape that the rest of us seen? Did you not see what we saw? But there are people, they don't agree with Cassie. I don't know what's wrong with you or how you couldn't, but you're entitled to your opinion. If I'm entitled to mine, you're entitled to yours. But They're going around saying some just awful things about her. And there's this attorney, and this was on DJ Academic's channel, and I'm not, he was just interviewing. So thank you, Perry, for your service. U.S. Love you, Sharrell. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Mary.
If y'all knew the things that Perry went through, y'all would think it was a disgrace, some of the shit people say about him on the internet. Perry's a real man, period. Anyway, so so people are dragging Cassie. And I'm like, oh, what? So it's just not the lawyer that I seen on DJ Academic's page. It's a lot of people. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And I'm going to try to understand where you guys are coming from. But right now, I just can't. Thank you, Perry. And tell all of those that fall in life, lost their lives. Perry has been with people that have lost their lives in a war. I'll just tell you that. I know I have family and friends, grandfather and my father who fought.
Yeah, thank you.
It's probably one of the hardest things you could ever go through. And for y'all to make fun of Perry for being a soldier, shame on you, idiots. And don't come back to my chat.
People, like, this is what I'm trying to tell you. People make fun of things they could never be. Because most of these guys, if they could truly be men, they probably would be humble. But since they can't, they angry and delusional and illusional.
It's just disrespectful and sad. And, people are just jackasses and, whatever. And that's why I won't let anybody dictate what I say on this channel, because I have a platform and I get to say what I want to say. And it would be a shame for me to have a channel just to let other people take advantage of it. So
there's no way you should come and do a channel and feel like you're being held hostage. It's your channel.
Them people are crazy. If y'all think I'm gonna say what you want me to say, because you can't bully me into saying nothing. You cannot bully me, period. But anyway, let's get back to this, because this is baffling.
Right.
Okay, that there are people out there that feel like Cassie's to blame. They call her the new Elon Maxwell. I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. Perry, thank you for your services. God bless you and Sharrell. Thank you, Faith. I really appreciate it. Don't get me to crying up. We already did a special a video some years ago about what Perry went through. I'm going to repost that because I just want you guys to see, what really happened over there. And war is not a joke. It's just not a joke. Now back to this. So anyway, so there's people going around that say that Cassie is just as bad as Diddy, and they're calling her the Elon Maxwell. And there's this attorney, I cannot remember his name, that went on DJ Academic's channel yesterday, and he was saying that Cassie was the one that leaked the video. So he's saying that yes, Diddy did purchase it for $50,000 from the hotel. I need to find this guy's name so I can.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe what he was saying. And that he said, and that Cassie leaked the video is because she is going to be indicted. And she wanted, in so many words, public sympathy. Now, first of all, to all those people that feel like, oh, and then they called Cassie a crackhead. They called Cassie a crackhead. I wanted to go on that other person's channel so bad, like drop the link, but it's I didn't want to disrupt their show. And you know, they're allowed to say what they want on their channel, but how you can see that tape and not feel anything for this woman? Something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. They're calling her a crackhead, and they called her the Elon Maxwell. And the way that I say her name, Elon, is because when we were covering the Prince Andrew trial and with the real Elon, it's Elon. I know it starts with a J. It's a weird name, okay? But they were calling her Elon Maxwell, saying that Cassie needs to be in bars right with Diddy, and they're saying that there's actual trafficking ring that's going on, and Cassie knew all about it, and basically she's trying to turn on Diddy to save her own ass. Okay, so if I'm allowed to say what I want, everybody else is allowed to say what they want. Well, they want to say, but I don't understand this point of view, not at all. And is this attorney trying to get famous? So he represent other famous people. I believe his biggest case was Kodak Black. He's a Caucasian man. Let me see if I can pull his name up. Perry, you was sitting there watching this other channel and the guy on DJ Academic show. Why are they saying these things? Okay. Because the Fed ain't talking to none of us. So how does he know? Go ahead.
This is what I think, right? Mm-hmm. And I think sometimes when we look at the video that was released of the hallway, everybody know what that was, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody know Diddy was dead wrong. Out of pocket, right?
That's it. Thank you, Megan. Megan, you got to stop saving me. His name is Bradford Cohen. Sorry, Perry, go ahead.
Right. But this is what I think what other people looking at. They ain't looking just at the hallway situation.
Okay.
What they're saying is they was like Bonnie and Clyde. They was a team. Mm-hmm. That now, whether it's true or not, I'm just telling you just from the other side.
Their point of view, right?
They can look at it as her being like Elon Maxwell, a part of it. If she went out there and picked them up, brung them back, did this, she was part of the organization. They sort of looking at it from that standpoint. I don't really know. I mean, just keep it real. I don't know. I can see how people can look at it that way, and you wonder, well, she was there. You know, that hallway when they first weekend they met, that things could have got out of control with their partnership. And he had this wild side, but was she doing these other things on her own will? I don't know, like participating in the business or doing drugs. I don't know, but I'm saying that's where they could be coming from.
Thank you, Megan. Here's a picture of Bradford Cohen. This is the attorney that's going around saying these things. I don't want to be closed-minded, but it really raises the hair on the back of my head. I don't understand. I'm missing a lot of super chats here. Hold on. Thank you, Perry, for your service. Sharrell, thank you for all you do. Oh, thank you, April. Thank you. Did my super chat post. It was the free one. I missed it. I'm sorry. Thank you for your super chat. I would say your name, but I just can't. Is it for Ferengi? Thank you. I really appreciate it. I don't want to get mad at this man, and maybe he knows what he's talking about. But to call Cassie a co-conspirator, what about him putting his hands on her? And maybe he's not emotional about it. Maybe he's saying, you know, what the other attorneys are saying. I don't know, but he kind of pissed me off. He really did.
Could he be talking about in the bigger scheme of things? Like what I'm saying is that hallway was the incident of DV that should have never happened. Diddy should pay the price for that, all that. Saying outside of that, was she big of? I mean, because it could be a lot of mob members, and then some of them get taken out. When they get taken out, you say, "Damn, that was wrong. Him being taken out, he can't be this because he was taken out." I guess they're trying to say basically is she could have been a part of a bigger thing.
Right, that's what he's saying. And he's saying that she most definitely is going to be indicted because she's the Elon Maxwell. She went and got the, I don't know, what do you call, like the workers, the prostitutes? I don't know.
How was Elon Maxwell hooked in her situation?
Well, Elon Maxwell gave the girls to Jeffrey. So
okay. But I guess the only difference that say, well, do we know if she was mistreated by Jeffrey?
I don't know if she was physically mistreated.
Because a lot of people said, well, she did it because she couldn't escape the madness of Jeffrey or couldn't escape the madness of Diddy. So, I mean, that's what all this stuff really, I mean, to me, there's a lot of speculation, a lot of people talking about these things, and a lot of things is just mostly speculation, rumors, that things that we have heard. Maybe it's going to take to go to court to see what's fact and what's not.
It just, I can't believe it. They were calling her crackheads and some women lie, you know, and say things, and maybe she's lying for the money she did get, allegedly 30 million. Or, and, you know, and they're saying that these other women are lying, and I don't, because no, I just don't agree. I just don't agree. And y'all need to chill with that. They're lying shit, because we seen a video. If we didn't see the video, maybe I would say maybe, but we saw the video. And she said that these drugs was forced on her. And what co-conspirator would get kicked in the back and dragged by your hair and thrown to the ground like that? I don't know. It's just,
no. I understand where you're coming from, but I'm just saying, I think some people looking at it, right? Because really, until Diddy had all kind of allegations, and some of them you like, well, man, that can really sound like it's possible, but until it's proven, you know, with people coming up missing in his circle, or just with her, it's like, damn, he settled. That made me look at him like, she got something on you that you settled. But I didn't know it was that dramatic, I mean, that crazy, until I seen the video. And once I seen it, look, now I don't know how everything else ran from that point, but I seen him being an evil, low down, low scum of a man, bitch.
Valentine says
a man just don't treat it.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying a man just don't treat a woman like that, regardless.
I don't even think Elon was treated like that. Valentine TV says he looks like a crook at trying to save himself. Oh, DJ Academics is trying to save himself. Oh, y'all are messy. Someone said it's Elon. I hope I'm saying it right. French name pronounced Gislaine.
Oh shit!
Just like, can do it one more time, Sue. One more time, like sound it out, because I cannot say this woman's name. But I know when we did the Prince Andrew case, the main witness kept calling her Elon. I love watching your show when I can. Thank you, D. I appreciate it. Look, it's gotten under my skin. It's gotten under my skin. There are other bloggers that are just dragging the hell out of Cassie. And even if I felt that way, don't call the woman a crackhead. Just don't, because no one gets treated like that. But anyway, so they're saying that Cassie's a co-conspirator and she's supposed to be indicted. They're also saying that Diddy is going to be arrested for the, what is his name? Kei D. Now, listen. All these going to be people, I'm not saying that you're right or wrong, but I'm saying, how do you know? If Diddy was going to get arrested for God, what is his name? Kei D, and that trial is going to be in Vegas, and it starts in a couple days. Why isn't Diddy even arrested yet, Kei? I know the rumors are Kei D went on Vlad TV because y'all know I think Vlad is a snitch. He went on Vlad TV and they arrested him for that interview. And in that interview, he said that Diddy paid him $1 million to unalive Tupac, and somehow the $1 million he didn't pay them the $1 million, and this is why Diddy's not arrested. Have you were in the chat?
Right.
What were your thoughts? I said it right?
Yeah. I mean, basically, they saying this though, and this is what I think they're looking at. People are saying now they ain't showed proof and nothing that I've seen in black and white. You know how you get security guards, people around. Yeah, he paid $1 million for that hit, and he gave it. I can't remember the other guy name. He gave it to somebody.
Orlando.
No. Is it
the trigger man is supposed to be Orlando Anderson?
Okay, no, right. That's supposed to be, but okay. Orlando came in later when old boy said he was on the wrong side of the car, but it's supposed to have been Kei D's hit allegedly,
right.
Right. So Orlando came out. He to the person who did it, but if he was hired by Diddy allegedly, he gave the money to a middleman to give to Kei D. And after the whole thing went down, the guy never gave Kei D the money. So they basically saying that if they would have had proof that Diddy gave the money straight to Kei D, then it'd have been like murder for hire, right? But since it didn't, they can't prove that. I don't know. I'm not an attorney. I'm just saying this is what we read.
This is crazy. That's what they were talking about in other people's chat and everything. I said it's the home of the free because of the brave like Perry. Happy Memorial Day. That is so sweet.
Yeah, thanks.
And Sue says, I think it's Ghislaine. The J is soft. I can't know. I don't know that lady's name.
Now since she's in jail.
Because I don't know in a lick of French. But anyway, so that's what's going on. They're saying that Cassie's going to be indicted, that it's an actual ring, kind of like the Jeffrey Epstein thing. And, I don't know. Just listen, we don't know. We heard the rumors that Diddy's supposed to be getting ready for an indictment. Remember, they did say that. So this is just a mess. Y'all chill when y'all talk about the victims and Cassie until we see any other evidence. Respect them just for coming out. She's not lying about the beatings. We've seen that with our own eyes. So this is a mess.
I got to hold my judgment on it. Sometimes I will give my opinion if I see something. And by the way, I still stick on my belief with Lil Rod. Just me. I'm just saying, I still don't really believe that totally. But some of the things he could have alleged could have been true.
Now, I don't know how to pronounce it. Mr. Hammond said, why didn't Cassie or Tiffany go to the police or make police reports? So there are people that feel that she's just as much as fault.
Right.
So I want everybody to be able to speak their piece over here, but I don't get it. Like when we seen the tape and he beat her so bad.
Right. No, I understand what you're saying.
Listen to this. Hold on. It's going really fast. Hold on, Perry. He says Cassie was money hungry. So he believes what the other people were believing this weekend. But what about the tapes? I will pronounce your name. I don't know. Zaya. What about the tapes? What about when you see, I'm sure, Zaya, you don't think that a woman's supposed to be treated like that. What about the tapes? Oof. Go ahead, Perry. What were you saying?
Okay. This is the tricky part, Sharrell, about the whole thing. I feel like, you could say she was treated a certain way. Yes, for that day, that incident, Diddy was wrong. Now, I'm not saying he wasn't wrong about 1,000 other things, right? But if that was two mob friends who did a lot of dirt together, and then they got in a fight and one got injured like that, you would consider the one who got the beat down the victim of that situation. But that don't change the part that they could have been partner in crime. I don't know for that. I don't know that to be a fact. It's allegations that she was right there, his Bonnie and Clyde. You know what I'm saying? Now,
I know
whether
you're just explaining how other people look at it. I just can't. It just doesn't sit right with me. MJ says Cassie is not innocent. It's a horrible video, but that's how their relationship was. In my opinion, I do think she was a madam. Oh my gosh. And much as Diddy was a pimp.
yeah, I mean, and
I
at the end of
mean,
the day,
ugh.
all that could have been possible to him. When they made the settlement, she could have been getting him for the things he did to her, and he also could have been paying her off to not spread the business they once shared. I don't know. I'm just people. I have no proof of this. I'm just taking the same news we hear and just trying to, put it into words, I guess.
Outside the box says she appears too passive and aggressive for that to me. This is just I gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it, even if I don't agree, and I gotta let people say how they feel. I can't just. But I don't agree. Right. No one is saying that she deserves to be beat up, but that doesn't mean she's an innocent little lamb. Okay, well, a lot of people. I can't go there with y'all just yet. I just can't. She won't be indicted for the simple fact, if anything, she's working with the feds to avoid that. Videos don't lie. Thank you, Renee. I agree, but I'm gonna let y'all, everybody has their own opinion, and I hope I'm not wrong. I'll say that. I could be, I'm not perfect. I could be wrong.
And that's what the attorney made it come out to mean to me a little bit, as if, yeah, she could have leaked the tape because she's going to be indicted, and basically it's like a plea working with the feds. That's what it sounded like. But like I said, I could be wrong. That's just how I interpret it.
I don't care. This person says, I don't care if she's not innocent. Me too. Like, nobody deserves to be treated like that. Anyway, so there's a alternative theory going around that she's just as guilty as Diddy. People are going to always talk or be jealous. Try to ignore the internet. It's evil because it allows people to hate.
Yep. And it also allow people to be people they never really truly could be in person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could make some people feel like they got a job, but they don't. It could make some weak ass men think they're a true man when they ain't. Stuff like that. But go ahead, Sharrell.
Someone says, but right now it's Diddy's neck on the line, and it is what it is. He's got to change. He's got to change. But can they change? Listen, I'm speaking my opinion, and I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody that disagrees with me. But when you put your hands like that on a woman and you can just hit her like that, you can't be fixed. That's just my point. Opinion. You cannot be sick. It's a sickness that has lived in you for a long time. And I'm glad he's going to counseling and all that. But Diddy, in my opinion, cannot be fixed.
And I don't think he can be fixed neither. Like, just from all the string of things he's done. Like, when you get money hungry people who think they're bigger than everybody else in life, when you robbing your artists on a daily basis, just all these things for the last 30 years plus years or whatnot. Your treatment of people, the women around you, the men around you, I just don't think that you can all of a sudden change now. And even with these allegations of these missing people that was in his circle that's no longer here, it's alleged that he could have had things to do with it. I don't know, but it's a lot of rumors and stuff like that. I guess in time we may find out or we may not. But I don't think a person like that is just going to wake up one day and change. No, they'll come out and give the little sorry ass apology, so-called apology, like he did, because his ego was bruised. That he don't want people to look at him. They want him to look at him that, oh, P Diddy, Puff Daddy, and all this to be this admired thing. He didn't want people to see him for the monster that he is, that we've seen in that damn hallway.
That's how I feel. Hi, Renee. It's good to see you again. I know who you are. It's good to see you again. She says, feds want Diddy. He got big and thought he was a god and untouchable. And they're going to show him. I happen to agree with that. Yeah. Hey, Buddha, I haven't seen you in a while. If Cassie is the culprit, explain the 24-hour payoff by Diddy. He definitely had something huge to hide. I mean, he cannot walk away. You settled that case in 24 for
Right.
hours.
Okay, but let me say this, Sharrell. Now, and I give it. I'm just gonna go both ways with it. If she was a partner of his, and just because he paid her off, now he could have paid off for multiple reasons. That their business relationship went bad. She got a lot of other stuff on him that she was gonna sue him for, and he could have just figured, I'm gonna pay you for everything just to be quiet. All the wrongdoings we could have done in the past, and plus how I treated you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Sue says, why do you care if he changes? He committed M's.
Hmm.
But
Right?
I agree with you, Sue, but we technically don't have anything on Diddy. But I believe Kei D. I believe about the Kim Porter case that is going to be reopened needs to be reopened. Melissa says, as a retired vet spouse who's been in war, thank you. Oh, I know exactly what you're saying and feeling. As soon as you started taps, my eyes water. I was trying not to cry too. The hell with those who don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, and
Thank you,
then really,
Melissa.
but all right though, and I'm gonna say this. Even though these people get on my nerve with doing it,
Mhm,
I can't blame them too much because they can't help it. They don't know how to be true men.
mhm.
Maybe they
Ooh,
didn't have no father figure. They don't know how to make themselves good for society. Most of them could have been on the opposite side, in prison, in jail, because they don't know how to run their own life. But just go ahead. We'll move on.
Christopher says conditioned behavior. If you beat a dog continuously, that colors their reality. People are so quick to defend the monster. That's all.
Uh,
He victimized Cassie, and now people want to blame her. I'm dead. I couldn't believe it, but we're going to respect their opinion in here. We're not going to disrespect. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. MJ says, explain why Cassie stayed with Diddy several years after the assault. Cassie was with him 14 years. Again, she's not innocent.
right. And then I
I
can
will
say,
say that this. Go ahead, Perry.
oh yeah, no, I'm gonna say because I used to always say that, and now I just learned, I don't know, over the last maybe 2 years or so, that I got to be careful because I got an opinion, and I know it's crooks on both sides of the thing. One day you could be a victim, now you're not. But I used to always look at it and say, I'm not so sure. Why did this person stay? And after having people come along who been um, DV'd and stuff, saying that their mind is in a certain spot, they don't know how to leave. You know what I'm saying? So I got
It's a
to
cycle.
give it
It's
some
the
kind of grace.
cycle. Remember,
Yeah.
we had that therapist on here, and she was talking about the cycle of DV. It's a
Uh-huh.
cycle. When
Hmm.
you get caught up in it, it's just horrible. Let me see.
Yeah.
So that's what I think happened, MJ. But I'm very much willing to be wrong. That's just how I feel right now. She admitted to trafficking, BBL across state lines, ex-workers, human trafficking. She said she organized the FO. She did. I can't deny that. New Connect creator, love you too. Thank you. New content creator. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Nicole's a new content creator. Um, yeah, they have that argument. She did stay, but I know how the cycle of A works, and it's a cycle. And
Yeah. Okay, this is the funny line too, right? If outside the beatdown in the hallway and everything else he could have did bad physically to her.
Mhm.
Now the question would be, was she a willing partner that did these things when she wasn't, you know, beaten down and stuff like that? Because I think oftentimes if someone was to harm your son, I was just going to say this for example, come out there, bang, bang your son, right? And then their defense would be they had to do it because they was afraid this other person would harm them if they didn't. Would you let that person off the hook? Like saying, okay, well, this person was a victim, they had to do. And I get it. I ain't never been DV'd and been in those situations as a victim. I don't know what keeps them from not leaving. Have people come on and say, yeah, your mind's not in that spot. But but some people look at it, that's a lot, that's a lot of years to be there to reap the rewards and do these things and not, I don't know. It's weird. Have a chance to escape.
But you have dealt with somebody. You forgetting Jarita, who told me I could share her story.
Right, right.
She dated a guy on Love After Lockup. This man hit her so hard.
Hmm?
She fell through the sliding glass door, cut her leg, bleeding profusely.
Mm-hmm.
Went back to him. I'm gonna see if she wants to come on, because I asked her before, did she want to come on? She says, I don't want to relive it. Every time I talk about it, I relive it. But it was a cycle. The man put her in the hospital, and
Right.
the next day she was with him again. So I want her to come on. Tila says the diddler opened the floodgates when he paid Cassie, and Cassie helped others come forward. That I agree. I agree. Plus, she may have helped reopen Kim's case, and Tupac's too. Second look. Kim Porter is who I'm hoping, praying for justice for. Survivor here. You have to have lived it to understand. If you don't understand, be very grateful. That life is horrible.
And that's why I got to take a seat
Horrible.
back. Yeah, because I'm hearing that, and I would go balls to the wall saying, "Hey, no, why your ass stay?" You know what I'm saying? That used to be me. Now I just know I got to show more grace with that because I
Got to be
don't.
compassion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's humanize these people for a change. My mom stayed with my dad, even though he abused her, then went for years. Maybe it was fear or love. I think it's a cycle. I had a psychologist, a therapist explain this to me. It's a cycle that you get caught up in, because while you're getting your hands put on you, you still love this person and you're hoping for change. That's how it was explained to me. These same people questioning Cassie, still they deadbeat baby daddies. Question that, y'all. I mean, but I'm not criticizing y'all that have different opinions. I just don't understand it, and it just bothers me. But I appreciate you coming forward and saying and I don't know, you might be right. I just don't feel that yet. I just don't. I don't care who leaked the tape. I'm glad everything's out. Because
Right.
when you see it, for me, when I physically saw it, it was different. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, not their own facts. Why blame a victim who was 18 when he was 37? She suffered from Stockholm syndrome. That's when you fall in love with the person that's causing you the most harm. Patty
Wow.
Hearst was the first person that had that syndrome. And it's true. Like, you're not thinking straight. Add drugs on top of that. She already said that, yeah, she did do the drugs. Please don't call her a crackhead. Y'all, this is a lot. As a former VA nurse, I listened to numerous stories from the soldiers who were in combat. You are truly a hero, Perry. And this is going to make me, and many thank you for your service for our country. I
Thanks,
felt
Boogie.
that. I felt that, Buddha. Yeah, I felt that.
Mm-hmm.
People don't understand what it's like. Thank you, Jade. I remember the night that, and I'll say because Perry does suffer from PTSD. Certain things will make him remember. But when he explained to me the night that they said go in, for anybody to call Perry a coward, shame on you. Has Cassie received 30 million in her account yet? Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a good question. They say she has, but she never said it. Has anyone thought that Cassie gone to the police, that she may have ended up like Kim Porter?
Right.
That's true. You're saying if she went to the police?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. But people are seeing it different ways. And this attorney, you go to school for a long time to become an attorney. And maybe he knows something we don't.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he's
I don't know.
definitely
I
saying.
think the big part too, though, I think we could speculate, like, if this person go there, this can happen. Yeah, we could speculate on that. Then I can see people speculating on both sides. That, yeah, the person can say at the end of the day, no, I was afraid to leave, but the person could be just saying that. Not saying it's true. Like I said, I got to be real careful with this part, because I'm starting to see people come on this panel and actually explain to me why they couldn't and what their mindset was. So I don't know.
I hear the people, but I don't agree. If the feds are trying to indict Cassie, they must have something to bring an indictment case. That's true. But here's the problem. We all talk about Diddy and what he did was wrong, but he has not been indicted, arrested, none of it.
Right.
So that's why I can't say that the people that see things different, are crazy because he ain't been touched.
Well, not yet, right? And then that's why because I think that's why the feds do have that record, that 97% or whatever it is, 98, 97. People can go up and down with that. But I think they investigate cases. If they don't have a strong enough case, they do nothing. The ones that they feel secure about is the ones they go and lay down that indictment.
Toria says, the thing is, I think the government has something to do with this, meaning they are guilty like Diddy. Why send Homeland Security to raid the house instead of the FBI? Well, we've been hearing a lot about that too. People are saying that they sent Homeland Security to retrieve the tapes, not for Cassie, so the people on the tapes wouldn't be in trouble. Sharrell, if you ever want me to come on, I will. To talk about DV. That's great. Can you DM Perry at his what's your Instagram?
It's Perry Sanders 007 on IG.
She says, this was my life for 16 years before I had enough bravery to leave for good. 16 years. That's a long time. Oh, I got other stuff to talk about. Miami was 27. Diddy was 52. Age gap. He's older than both her parents. Miami is Trina's goddaughter. I didn't know that. Do you think she wasn't groomed? So let's talk about Miss Miami, young Miami. Carisha, I call her Carisha, who rode by Diddy's side, still saw him, posted about it when he came over to visit her. They're saying that he gave her a monthly stipend. She actually came on her own show when she was interviewing Trina, saying that she likes golden showers. Now she's trying to distance herself. They're saying that she unfollowed him. She's supposed to be back with her old ex-boyfriend. She wants nothing to do with Diddy, according to the rumors. And then today, she came out and said that she was just joking about golden showers.
Okay, now for real.
No, she did. I'm gonna remind you, Carisha.
I've seen it. I've seen it. It's just
you said it. You said it, and now you want to distance yourself? Well, people are saying that you're doing that because you might be indicted. It's a mess. It's a mess.
With no piecemeal.
They're saying that young Miami played a significant role in this, and she acted like nothing was wrong, and she even enjoyed it. These are the rumors. Anyway, so somebody said, do you remember why you fell in love with me? That's what she said. And she said, and somebody else says, when I found out that you loved getting peed on. Oh my God. Now here goes young Miami, whose real name is Carisha. I was playing. I never, ever got peed on. I did that to promote my card game. And I did it exactly what I needed it to do.
Why the fuck you lying? Come on,
Carisha, yeah. Come on. You said it. I'm not gonna play the tape because I'm running out of time. You said it. We all hear. You said you love golden showers. You didn't laugh. You were serious.
It was nice.
And now you want to distance yourself from Diddy. You want to unfollow him. You want to go back to your old boyfriend, and you want to act like he discussed you. Girl, now that I will believe the rumors on. You lying. You might be getting indictment because this is a complete, total different person than what you were saying before. I hate to say that. Someone said, play it again, period. Play it again.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Carisha, look, you gonna be in big trouble too, because if you had anything to do with this or even acknowledge that it was going on, why didn't your ass go to the cops? Why would you keep taking money from Diddy? Allegedly, they said he paid everything. We know he gave you a whole damn TV show, okay, that you allegedly won an award for. And I didn't know that people pay people off so they can get awards, Grammys, Oscars. I had no idea none of that stuff happened. And she had some award. I can't remember who it was. Noel says, two things can be true at the same time. Cassie could have been abused by Diddy, and she could have also been a willing participant in the trafficking if she was so under.
Yeah. So no, and it's touchy. If you had a cult member, just say cult member, for example, and he got this big cult, and they went out there and did his stuff, aren't they just as liable? No, I just question mark. I'm just gonna leave it there for a second. We can think about it.
I'm not there yet. I'm not saying that what y'all saying is not true. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm not there yet. I feel that Cassie's a victim. All the women are victims. And do women lie for money? Yeah, they do. But I just don't feel it. I just don't get it. I just don't feel it.
I think what people have to recognize, they say, but don't shut down the possibility of that being that. And I think we really need to have it all come out and open in court or whatever. If it's going to be an indictment, whatever, then you get facts there.
All right.
Opinion of a.
Let me tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to go downstairs and have dinner with our kids and let Perry barbecue again. Oh my God. And then we're going to come back because I want to talk about Porsha and getting RHOA shut down from filming. I also want to talk about Krishan Rock, people making fun of her baby, calling the kid, and this is not my words, this is other people's words. They're saying that Krishan Rock's kid is retarded.
Oh, that's fucked up.
It's so bad. I want to play tapes of people just talking about a kid. He's a kid. Don't blame the kid for something the mom did. That's what I want to talk about when we come back. But I'm going to end this here because we got people waiting on us. And like I said, all opinions are welcome. I won't crucify you for thinking different than me, but I just don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, welcome all opinions. We got ours on the panel. You can have yours in the chat, and please bring them on. Let me and Sharrell know. Y'all ain't the only two fools with opinions.
Okay, I can't. I can't. Anyway, guys, so we'll be back in about 3 hours. That's already 8 o'clock. Yeah, let's just come on late tonight. Well, no, tomorrow's a work day, right? I don't know. Yeah. We'll be back later.
Okay.
With the other stories, even if I have to just do them real quick. All right, you guys. Happy Memorial's Day. Perry, any last words? If not, take us out.
Into the bloody moon rise again, people.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, people. We are out. See you later.